Hi everyone, Lisa Paden with the Personal Gift Basket coming to the studio. So I started the Personal Gift Basket company back in 2002 after giving birth to my last daughter. And I wanted something that would bring me home out of corporate America. And I wanted to do something that I was very passionate about, but that also would connect me with wonderful people. And I came up with the Personal Gift Basket company. So we've been in business a long time now, and I absolutely love what I do. I have such a passion for seeing the client and the receiver of the gift happy. And that makes my day. That's why I do what I do. So the process of how I work with my clients, even though we have an e-commerce website, my passion is to work with the client one-to-one, where we talk about their budget, we talk about the recipient of the gift, and we make something personal. And that's how we came up with the name, the Personal Gift Basket. So I have a form that we walk through, whether it's face-to-face or over the phone, and it's just general questions. It kind of talks about food allergies, favorite colors, favorite scents. Sometimes you know that information, sometimes you don't, and that's okay. We work through that. And then we kind of come up with a plan of what to put in the gift. If the client who we're working with isn't too familiar with what they want in the gift, then we kind of come up with ideas in different price ranges that help them kind of gather their thoughts and spark their creativity to help make this gift memorable for the recipient. So we fill out this form, and then once the conversation's done, I come back to the studio and we begin the process of curating the gift. So we pick out items. So our food items, we have everything from crackers to lemonades to beer brittle to crackers and teas and lemonades, all these wonderful, delicious things. So if they're talking about food, this is where we would start. If this is for a lady or even for a gentleman, we have all of our spa items. So we have wonderful things that are scented, non-scented. We have soaps, we have candles, we have hand soaps, we have bath bombs, all these wonderful things. It's like a kid in a candy store sometimes. We have pet items and items for the outdoors for people who love gardening. So we try to keep in mind the whole person, every recipient, whether it's a birthday or bereavement, we try to make sure we have something for everyone. So we walk through this and we kind of come up with ideas, and then we have our home items, the mugs, the bowls, the platters, the popcorn poppers. We have all these different wonderful things that can actually be included in any gift, depending on the budget, of course. And this is how we come up with making the gift. And then we have our containers. Sometimes we curate containers when it's reasonable for the client. If we don't have something that they need, we will get a container that is appropriate for the gift. But we have all different types. We have wooden dough bowls that we use for containers, hyacinth containers, and then all of our other different types of containers that we use. Boxes, even baby baskets and bassinets we use as well. And then after that, we come and we create the gift. So once we go through that process of coming up with the correct container and the items that will go in the gift, I like to kind of sit the items out with the container and look at how those items will complement each other in the gift. I call it a dry run of putting the items in the gift without anything other than the filler at the bottom. We just sit the items in here so I can kind of visually see what needs to be pushed down. So like these shortbreads would need to come down a little bit so we could see the crackers in the back. The crunchy almond snack needs to come down so we can see the popcorn, so forth. So it's designing the gift, and that's how I go through that process. And then we complete it by putting everything together. If this had to be shipped, then we would have to make sure that it's stabilized inside the gift by putting everything together and gluing it together with little glue dots, and then we cellophane it, and then we wrap it with bubble wrap to make sure that when the client gets it, it looks exactly the way it does when it leaves here. Guys, thank you so much for coming along with me while I showed you the Personal Gift Basket Studio. I hope I get a chance to work with each and every one of you at some point, and I hope I get to see you at one of the chamber events.